Hey everyone, this is RMO. It's been 2 months since I've been out overlanding and camping, and it's near late February. Supposed to get some precipitation tonight, hopefully some snow instead of rain, but I couldn't take it anymore. I had to get out. I was going to go last week, and then it rained 2 inches, and so I chose not to go because the weather forecast was miserable. Tonight we're supposed to get some precipitation, hopefully snow instead of rain. But it's cold. It's supposed to get down in the low 20s, and but I'm excited to get out, right? So I'm near Coshocton, and kind of doing some overlanding. I'm going to go to my campsite I've never been to tonight, and we'll see how wet it is, see if it's underwater. It's more like a very primitive campsite, and it's not really a public site. You only can camp there during the winter. It's for trappers and hunters. And so we'll check it out and see how that looks. And if it looks good, I'm staying. So let's go. Everything's still frozen here, and it is cold. A lot colder back when you get back in the woods than when you're out like driving around 270 on the highway and stuff. Things are still frozen here. All the ponds around my house are thawed, but we continue on. By the way, it's beautiful back in here. We got ravine. Let's keep heading to that campsite. Okay, here's a predicament, everybody. Coming up to this, and it's a washout. It's hard to see dimension. It's a significant drop off right here. You know, it drops down a good foot or two. And then over here, if I could bring my Jeep right along this way, right along here, and put my tire like right here, but not go too far to the right, and then cut up here. This one will drop off sharp and then pop back up. So I might put my traction board on there to see if I can, get through it. Maybe pull out one of my traction boards and set it there so my tire will hit it as it goes up. And then after I cross, kind of steer to the right so I don't slide off into this deep crevice, which is a couple feet deep there. What are you guys thinking? I'm by myself. I think I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, here I go. Got my tire on this one. As soon as I cross this, I should go over. Remember, I'm going to tip, come back up. Just stay that way. I don't want to slide into this. So I'm going to found some logs. Feel a little better. That makes you feel better. I did it, people. Took the risk, took my time, played it safe, thought it through, and got it. I always get so impressed with my Jeep. You know, I just got to practice more with this and have some other people to go out with so I can feel more comfortable in trying things. But actually, that felt very comfortable, you know, and my Jeep did a great job. Hey, this is RMO. I found my back to the campsite now. Like I said, I had to get here quick because you can see it's graying up. I got I have a lot of precipitation coming, so I'll kind of show you that on the map right now. And it's supposed to have rain tonight and through the night, like till 2 in the morning. Hopefully it'll be snow. So I'm going to go very quickly, get everything set up so I can be comfortable out here when it's raining. So I'm not going to do much talking. Just going to do some recording of my activities as I get things set up. I'm going to set up in between these trees and bring my tarp out and connect it to that tree and to that tree, just so if it's raining I can still get to the kitchen okay, and then pull out my awning this way, maybe build my fire right around there. So I want to get going. First things first, get the tent. wind's coming this way, unfortunately. So I'm gonna try to put my tarp out wide, do some blocking. I wanted to show you the inside of my tent because it's going to be a cold winter camping tonight. It's going to get down in the low 20s and windy and rain, hopefully snow. And so I did bring a buddy heater along. My Gazelle tent went up, as you saw, fairly quickly, probably under 2 minutes for sure. And here's what's inside. Kind of want to show you. I have my sleeping bag, my buddy heater, and everything I carry in, I use that bin so it kind of becomes a little table for me. And I got my light, and then my backpack that has a bunch of warm clothes in it, so as the night goes I'll be putting more layers on. A raincoat, bottles of propane for the buddy heater. So I should be set. Looks pretty good. Should be very comfortable, and everything should go well. I should be able to stay warm tonight. And if it starts raining, I'll just head into the tent, or if it's not blowing underneath the awning, I'll hang out there and maybe try to light a fire here soon before the rain starts. But we'll see. But I got a cool pine underneath a pine tree. And over that way is a lake, and maybe, hey guys. Kind of got another layer on, right? It's getting cold out, and you can see this lake is about a 2-minute walk from where my tent is, and just wanted to show it to you. It's about 5:30 now. It's going to start getting dark here soon, and but this is a remote place for sure. It's really nothing around me. That road kind of just goes back. There's a creek that runs, kind of feeds into this lake. You know, there's a place back there I've walked. It's pretty nice. And just wanted to share this with you. Hopefully the tarp banging on the mic's not causing too much problems. But like I said, I'm going to cook some Mountain House meal, home style chicken and noodle casserole. And eat all that now before the rain comes. Because I think I showed you a picture, or I will in the video, of what's coming. And I can't get any updates because I don't have any cell connection out here. And I'm not going to do any dishes, so I'm just going to use plastic, spoon, boil water, don't have to wash the pan. I got these new crush lights for Christmas since I haven't been camping since Christmas. They're Goal Zero. They charge by solar. And then they have different settings for the light. I think it'll be great when you're camping. It won't be so bright. It'll light up the area very well and light up the tent. And then it can charge with USB, or it has capability to charge by solar. So I'm looking forward to trying that tonight in the tent, see how the lighting is. I hate when it's too wet. Taking tonight, it's more of a survival type camping. You know, it's not fun. The weather is going to be miserable. It's going to be cold, and the view's pretty good. It's primitive, that's for sure, which I like. No one else around, which I like. But it's really to see how I can do in the winter and have some fun out here. My wife would argue with me saying she doesn't think this is fun, so that's why I'm here by myself. Oh. Boy, So I hope this warms me up because I'm getting cold. Right after I eat this and get warm, I'm gonna go put my other layers on, start the fight, start the battle against the cold. I rate this meal very good. I love noodles. Taste like noodles, feel like noodles. Good sauce. Pretty intense overlanding today in that one area. The most I've done by myself, other than that other video, but this seemed a little more difficult, or it could have been. My personal opinion, everybody uses those max tracks, but the studying I've done, and I'm in the composite business world, these have composites, so these Tread Pros, they're better. So down in the comments below, which traction boards, I guess they're called traction boards, do you like better? Max Tracks, Tread Pros, or another brand? Yeah, when I try to start a fire without any flint, I gotta use, it's close to raining and things are wet, so I'm gonna use a lighter. But man, I've been trying, it just doesn't, the flint's a lot better. Let's see if we can get this going. Maybe this one at this angle, yeah. I don't care, I gotta get this thing going. Yeah, I think we got it, that's good. Having a good time, got my layers on. Can really withstand anything now. Still got my work gloves on so I can play with the fire, but I got warmer gloves with me. But got everything warmed up, my wool socks, my better shoes, this warm new jacket, and got a good fire going. I got it in the squares, pyramid type thing, and I got some of the wet wood that was left behind mixed in with the dry wood, so hopefully it'll dry out and catch and be part of the fuel. Got a big fire going. My wife said the ice is on its way. I was able to walk down by the lake where you saw me and able to make a cell. I had one bar and she said the ice is coming. So hopefully it'll turn to snow before it hits here and not be rain and ice. But I'm having a good time now. I got my meat eaten, my tents organized, got all my tarps up, had a meal. And I think what I'm gonna do right now is maybe make a cup of hot tea and have a snack. If I just can't live on one of those mountain tops for an evening meal. Geese are flying over because I think they're heading over the pond. There's several little ponds in this area. I haven't heard any other animals yet, but looking forward to the night. Well, hopefully you can see me. The rain has started. It's starting to rain. I don't think it's snowing. You kind of see little bits of a flake flying by, but it's more of a sprinkle of rain. So I'm gonna start batting down the hatches, and if I don't talk to you guys, or maybe I'll say goodnight to you in the tent, let you know what's going on before I hit the sack. But it's going to start. There's a few flakes, but it's mainly rain. I will catch up with you guys in the morning. I'm going to adjust my tarp so if it does rain hard and fill up that it will drain properly, because right now I'll probably just untie these ends and bring it closer to the Jeep and let it hang down so it'll just drain all night, and then pull it out again tomorrow when I want to start cooking and stuff. So hopefully tomorrow when I wake up it won't be raining though, it won't be snowing. We'll just wake up and it'll be a white coating of snow, half-inch snow on the ground. That would be fun, and that's what I'm kind of looking forward to. So we'll talk to you later. Well, I've been sequestered to my tent. You can hear it raining. It's 33 degrees before I brought the thermometer light in here. But I'm very comfortable. Got my coat and everything off. And kind of show you where everything is. Got the buddy heater on. Got one of those dome lights on up there. And It's only 7:30, so it's gonna be a long night. I do have my mini iPad. I've downloaded some YouTube videos and stuff I can watch. Really can't read in here, although I could. I'll see if I can open up one of my books. But I'm pretty comfortable. It's cold and rainy outside, and I'm comfortable in here in my T4 Overlander tent with my buddy heater. I got lots of canisters of I have lots of canisters of propane, so I usually use 2 a night. Like the first one goes on at 10, so I'll change this one out around 10. It should run out basically, and then I'll go 10 to 2, 10 to 3-ish time frame, and then another one till 6 or 7. So then I can always put one on in the morning when I'm getting everything packed up and keep warm in here, because I should wake up. It should be pretty cold tomorrow, and hopefully there'll be some snow and the rain will stop, because it's slushy out there and mushy. So we'll see. We'll talk to you guys in the morning. God bless. Still raining. It's been raining like this for about 2.5 hours so far. About 10 o'clock. I'm getting ready to go to hit the sack. Hopefully it won't flood in here. Hopefully it'll turn into snow. Well, good morning. It's finally stopped raining. It rained for deluged for really 7.5 hours last night. And I was wondering, is the water going to be underneath my tent? And am I going to get in trouble? So I kept getting up and looking outside. And there's only one road out of here. So if anything got washed away, I'm in trouble. Kind of like what you saw me drive through on the way here. We'll see how it is on the way out. But we'll see that overlanding here in the future. It's about 5 till 7. The buddy heater did a great job. It's well, you can't see because of the lighting, but it's 41 degrees. Sorry. The thermometer in my tent is 41, because I have some events open. It's really windy right now. It was staying around 44 to 46 all night with the buddy heater on low. But now it's down to 41, just because the winds have picked up and the cold air is blown into these vents. The windows I have open significantly more. My plan is just to make sure I can get my Jeep off the grass onto some gravel, because it poured. So I wonder where I'm sitting now. I just want to spin my tires and dig in. And I was just thinking last night too, in the middle of the night, I really have no tree to winch to in that direction. So I really should have thought of that. So the first thing I'm going to do is just make sure I can get my Jeep out of where it is, kind of get it situated, and then worry about breakfast or my next steps after that. There's a creek or something that's just, you could hear it's like roaring. All that rainwater from last night, I swear, 7.5 hours of torrential rain. Now here comes the wind. But I'm glad I tied down the tent in 8 points so that it should hold up fine against the wind. And but if I have time, or I'm warm enough, I'll go over and try to find that roaring sound and take a look at that creek. That's how windy it is outside. Super windy too. My hands are frozen right now, but I gotta get this done. Okay, done. Oh. How windy it is. Look, the tent's almost buckling in. Even with that, tent's almost buckling in, even with that tie down. It's that windy out. see with the wind how it's pushing that. I did dig that in deeper and tighten it up, but it gets pretty close of popping in. There's nothing really I can do. Full force winds. You can hear me. Tent's holding up. That'll warm me up. I was planning to have a fire this morning, cook some, and I got my grate, cook some bacon and eggs with my iron skillet over the fire, but it's so wet. The wood's all wet, except what I have underneath the Jeep. But just where I'd have the fire, it's soaking wet. That's what I tell you. You can see my tent. Kind of look back there. See the orange tent underneath. How tall those pines are compared to my Jeep. It's a nice area. Sure wish the weather was better. Well, since I'm still in my Jeep and it's time, I want to do my encouragement, right? I'm not going to give up on that. Nothing can stop me from that. So that's why I'm sitting in my Jeep today, because sitting out in the mud slop just wouldn't do it for me right now. I got my cup of coffee and I'm sitting in my Jeep, and then I got to now go out and face the job of tearing down a wet, soaking wet tent and putting everything away. But before that, how about some encouragement? And the verse it's a short verse, but it's very powerful. It's in Isaiah 30:21. It says, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, 'This is the way, walk in it.'" And that's great. That's someone that's hearing God's voice. Because in our life, God wants to direct our path, right? It says in Psalm 119, His word is a lamp for our feet, a light on our path. And if our ears, meaning if our life is attuned to that, He'll tell us whether to turn left or the right in our walk. When we're facing tribulations and trouble, He'll be with you, be with us. So just remember that. I only can encourage you to get into the Word and study that and let God lead you. It's the best way than trying to do it on yourself, because it's tough. As you know, it's tough out there right now. Russia's, I believe, is moving into Ukraine, and it's a war. It's not a peace thing, that as Russia's saying. But anyways, I just want to encourage you with that. Listen for God, and He'll be with you and help all of us along the path that those who choose to follow Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior. So thanks for coming along. I'll do a video on the way out, but I'm going to pack up. I'm not going to show all the packing up because it's not going to be fun. I don't want you to see non-fun overlanding camping. But this experience, you have to experience this, because what if I'm out driving out toward Oregon and you see these people overlanding in northwest U.S. and it's rainy and cold, and so I experienced that. So I know I can get through it. It's just not fun, and hopefully there'll be sunny days coming. So talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. God bless. This is where I camped. Right here. I'm just trying to, this is the only way in. This road is actually like an old railroad track. You can't go down this road. So I'm going to try to take this road out just to make sure it's clear.